Hi artists, in this video we're going to be making a weaving like this. So the way we'll start is by making a few marks for where we're going to cut. We want to just make sure that we do the same number of cuts on both ends. So if I do 6 cuts at the top, I need to do 6 cuts at the bottom as well. And if we can evenly space them, that helps too. So we'll make our little cuts. And then we're going to make what is called our warp. So we're going to take our end of our string, and it's just going to go through that first piece. And if you have a piece of tape, you can put a piece of tape on that to hold it in place. Or if you don't have tape, you can make a simple knot. We can just make a loop and pull the end of that string through the loop. And that'll give us a little knot, and that'll help keep it from going out. Or like I said, a piece of tape does that too. But then on the front, we're going to go from top to bottom. And on the back, we go across to that next notch. So up on the front, across on the back, down on the front, across on the back, so the back looks like this, front looks like this. When we get to the end, we're going to do the same way when we started. We can either make a simple knot to hold that in place, or we can use a piece of tape, and that will give us what looks like guitar strings. That's our warp. Now we're going to be making our horizontal lines, what's actually the weaving of it. So we're going to take our first string, and we're following a simple pattern of under and over. So under, over, under, over, and under. And I'm going to pull that through, but I'm going to leave a little extra hanging out. And then I'm going to go back the opposite direction, but continuing that pattern. So I ended under, so I start over. You'll figure out really quickly if you mess that up, because it will undo what you did if you follow that wrong. When I pull this through, I'm not going to pull it too tight, or you'll notice it starts to move that vertical string. So I'm going to continue our pattern of going over and under, and you'll quickly start to build up a visible weaving, and I like to push them up together. When you run out of string, or when you're ready to change colors, let's talk about changing colors. So I'm going to cut mine a little short here so I can show you how to do that. So when I'm ready to change colors, I'm going to tie 2 strings together. So a way to tie 2 strings together is a square knot. So I'm going to make like a little U shape here, and my other string is going to go up through that U. So up, around, and back through my loop. So it looks kind of like that. And I'm going to pull those tight. And then I'm going to trim off the little extra. If you're not sure how to tie things, we can leave these you could leave it loose right now like we did there too, and then we could tie it at the end. I just think it's helpful just to not have to worry about that at the end. So then I'm going to continue with my new string, but I'm continuing that same pattern of over and under, just with a new string. And we're going to keep following this pattern, building it up as big as we can, as long as we can. And that's how you will do your weaving. And in our next class, we'll look at finishing this up. We'll also look at other materials you might put in it that we might incorporate into our weaving, and how to take it off of the loom when we're all done. But hope you enjoy your weaving. Bye.